Right, so let's go ahead and actually get things started here. And obviously, we want to talk about the big news that happened this week. Hailey's On It is completely gone, and it is a weird ride that Hailey's On It has been. So Hailey's On It a couple weeks ago was canceled, was taken off Disney Plus from about other countries, and then a week later, Disney Plus took out Hailey's On It, and then literally like on Monday, like this week Monday, Hailey's On It was taken off Disney Now, and then as of tonight, in this recording, we did get the news that Hailey's On It is canceled. What is this huge? This is a huge, terrible thing that happened to Hailey's On It, and I'm like, what are you doing, Disney? What is happening here? Obviously, you're disappointed as me as well.
God darn you, Disney! Just like, why, Disney? Why? Like, first of all, not only did you remove Disney, like remove this show for Disney Plus for some reason, you gave it pretty much the Max treatment, but you also had the audacity to cancel it after a huge cliffhanger.
It's a huge cliffhanger.
Are you kidding me?
Like if you haven't seen Hailey's On It, Hailey's On It season 1 did end up with a huge cliffhanger, and to be fair, like I wanted more. Like after I watched that cliffhanger, I was like, I wanted more because I thought the resolution was gonna happen in that season finale, but no, it didn't. And it's telling me like there is more things happening that have come up in second season, but now that you told me that it's canceled, that tells you like, okay, no hope now for Hailey's On It, and it's disappointing because I thought the show was real. I thought the show was really good. I thought the show was fine because like Hailey's relatable. I don't know, like the characters are really lovable. I love Hailey. I love Scott. Both of them are awesome. Beta's its own thing, and I thought that was cool. And then even the other characters in the show were also awesome. Like was it Becker? Was it Christine? Like they all started to like. I all started to like them a whole lot for Hailey's On It, and I thought this show was going to continue on doing a whole lot better. And now you're not going to see anything else for the future of Hailey's On It.
It's as far as we're concerned, as far as Disney's concerned, Hailey's On It ended right at that cliffhanger. That cliffhanger was the big grand finale, according to what Disney says.
No, I hate it, and I hate it because it's like, okay, this is actually wasn't the resolution that I was expecting, obviously.
Like, and seriously, it's just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Disney, but yeah, Disney's treating their TVA shows like crap.
So if you have noticed this, by the way, Hailey's On It had the treatment, like what you said, as what Max is doing to Cartoon Network shows.
Yes.
Really, I mean, like, I never expected Disney Channel to at least, like, cancel off shows like that, this and that, here and there. But they have been doing this recently as of late. Like, I think also other shows got canceled. Zombies, the reanimated series, also got canceled from them. But I know why. I have a feeling it is because they are going back to traditional form, which is fine with me. But at the same time, I'm like, do you think people who watch Zombies will love the animated series? I don't think so.
Yeah, but even so, though, it's, when you remove a show from your streaming service, you're pretty much, diminishing your value as a streaming show because we paid monthly to watch your shows every time.
I wanted to. My thing is that I kept this, like, I like the show just because, like, I kept it as a background show as well. Like, so if you were, like, zimming through Disney XD or watching, you might be popping up Hailey's On It, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'll keep it on as a background noise or something like that. And it gives them the viewership that I'm like, hey, I'm watching it. So there's that.
Yeah, what was engaging about the show is that each and every single episode felt like a grand adventure. It felt like a true bucket list.
There's so many good things that happened from this show, and again, we'll do a big episode, by the way, for Hailey's On It coming up in the Animation Podcast. But I'm just gonna go briefly here about like how great Hailey's On It was. There were some great relationships with people. Christine's I love Christine after what I saw from Hailey's On It. And then Scott was so relatable, and the fact that you even brought up K-pop stars in this show too. I mean, One Star is a real K-pop group that literally sang for Hailey's On It, and I'm like, wow, you just wasted money just for them to just have their song and then throw it away from the show.
Yeah, and not to mention the representation of the show is superb. It is very superb, especially when you have Hailey and her family, who are pretty much like Hawaiian descent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it makes a lot more sense considering the VA of
so
Hailey.
I'm really this actually puts a point here because like I'm kind of scared that Disney Channel is kind of in that route where they are doing the Max treatment, where some shows that don't get successful will get canceled or something.
Yeah, and it really does hurt not just the streaming service but also like the business as well, because you're turning off people, you're making them unsubscribe.
Which also
in a way.
doesn't help because I've been talking this to a couple of friends. But if you unsubscribe, you are gonna cancel more shows. Just remember that trend, guys.
Exactly. So yeah, like I don't now. That's why I don't really condone pirating, because it causes stuff like this.
No, I mean the other thing too is like good luck trying to pirate it because it's. I know you gotta buy it. The only way to actually get this Hailey's on it now is to buy it off like iTunes or other services. Maybe Amazon might actually have it, but you're paying extra from what Disney Plus is pretty much providing you for free.
Yeah,
when you get the subscription.
It's just really sad to see Disney Plus follow suit to what Max has started.
This is something I just never expected that Disney will do because it was there a little bit where we get to see some shows get canceled, but I was thinking just because of the bad ratings or bad reviews. But Hailey's on it had its own fandom. It actually looked really positive to me. Yeah. Not the best like Amphibian Owl House, but it still was a positive show. It's just that wow, we can't be able to watch it anymore because of what Disney has done today.
It's like they're trying to pretty much forget that Hailey's on it existed, but it's like no, we never forget. It was an iconic show.
It's an iconic show indeed. So yeah, as of right now, Hailey's on it is canceled. No season 2 was expected for Hailey's on it. The only way to actually watch Hailey's on it right now is you just cross your fingers that it actually airs on Disney Channel and Disney XD, or buy it off Amazon, or if you have YouTube TV like I do, you have it saved on your profile. You have it saved on your favorites. You have all of the episodes with you until May 2025.
You want to twitch your own horn, don't you?
Of course. That's why I'm telling everybody go to YouTube TV.
I mean, some of us can't afford it, so.
I know that, but you can cut off that cable service and then get YouTube TV. You're paying for internet instead of internet and cable. I
mean, sadly, I'm not in a position to do that, but if you are in a position to do it, y'all, go ahead and do it.
But if anything, like I said, Hailey's on it is canceled, and we are going to have a big episode about Hailey's on it in a future Animation Podcast episode because this is an unfortunate ride that Hailey's on it went through.
Exactly, and we express our sympathy to the cast and crew and those who worked on Hailey's on it.
There's a cast member that's on Twitter that always likes our stuff if we put Hailey's on it, on it. Yeah. But of course it's gone, so we can't. I don't know how she's feeling right now, but I'm pretty sure she's devastated.
Each and every one of them worked on this show, and then for it to get completely crapped on, it's just
I'm also wondering, has the hashtag saved Hailey's on it worked? Because I know a lot of people were putting up hashtag Hailey's on it, hashtag saved Hailey's on it. And I did my effort too. So I don't know if that even works anymore.
Here's the thing is that in the past, there have been animated shows in the past, whether it be through Netflix, Max, or Disney Plus, that contain like hashtag save this show or hashtag save that show. And no matter how much we try, sadly, for the most part, our efforts fail.
So do you think it's best not to put the hashtag anymore?
No, I mean, it's best to do it for good faith and all that stuff, but just don't expect it to really make an impact or change.
So my efforts were wasted. Woohoo.
All efforts were wasted, man. Because remember, there was hashtag save glitch text, and
that failed. That failed. I know that failed. How about hashtag save Final Space? Hashtag save Inside Job?
Hashtag save the Cuphead show.
And then that failed too, so...
That hurt me the most. Like, as a Cuphead fan, that hurt me.
Yeah, I don't think these hashtags are going to work, guys. So, if anything, I don't know. Like, we can't say this anymore. Unless the creator, Devin Fungi, actually does put it up for, like, YouTube or in, like, a Netflix series. I would love it. But, again, we don't know.
I really hope that this show gets... rescued for like distribution rights, like gets distributed from another, streaming service.
Yeah. If anything, again, Hailey's on it is absolutely canceled. It's unfortunate that it went through this, but this is what it is.
Hailey's on it, more like Hailey was on it.
Hailey's off it.
Hailey's off it.